Purchasing is the function of buying goods and services from external source to an organization. Purchase department buys raw materials, spare parts, services etc. as required by the company or organization. Purchase management is one of the most crucial area of the entire organization. Thus, needs intensive management. Purchase is the main activity in area of material management. Purchasing management is a department in an organization responsible for purchasing activities. Purchase is most important function in any organization. Purchase is the first element which affects the product cost. Purchase management decides profitability of the company. Purchasing management also covers the areas of outsourcing and insourcing. Purchasing management is the management of purchasing process and related aspects in an organization. Because of production companies purchase nowadays about 70% of their turnover, and service companies purchase approximately 40% of their turnover. The Purchasing Management Department ensures that all goods, supplies and inventory needed to operate the business are ordered and kept in stock. It is also responsible for controlling the cost of the goods ordered, controlling inventory levels and building strong relationships with suppliers. Objectives of purchasing management: to purchase the required material at minimum possible price by following the company policies, to keep department expenses low. Development of good and new vendors. Development of good relation with the existing suppliers. Training and development of personal employees in department. To maintain proper and up-to-date records of all transactions. Participating in development of new material and products, to contribute in product improvement. To take economic make-or-buy decisions. To avoid stock-out situations. To develop policies and procedure. Principles of purchasing management are: buying material at right quality. In the right quantity. From the right source. At the right price, delivered at the right place at the right time. With right mode of transport. With right contract. Procurement cycle refers to a term used to describe all the actions, procedures, systems and methods used to purchase and obtain the goods and services and required to execute a project. Purchasing cycle/system are steps in purchasing: get requirement from user department with proper specification. Send the inquiry to the vendors, suppliers. Get the quotations from vendors. Make comparative statement. Negotiate, fix the price and terms and conditions. Place the order to the right vendor. Follow up with vendor. Receipt and inspection, storage and record keeping, invoice and payment. Purchasing process. Purchasing process includes as usual 8 main stages as follows: market survey, requisitioning, approving, studying market, making purchase decision, placing orders, receipting goods and services received, accounting goods and services, receiving invoices and making payment, credit note in case of material defect. Purchasing management process. Purchasing management process consists usually of 4 stages: purchasing planning, purchasing tracking, purchasing reporting, negotiate. Purchasing planning. Purchasing planning may include steps as follows: creating purchasing projects and tasks, providing related information, assigning purchasing tasks to the concerned person, setting task priorities, start-finish dates etc. Assigning supervisors, setting reminders, control and evaluation. Purchasing reporting. Purchasing reporting includes comparing actual and estimated values, calculating purchasing task and project statistics, sorting, grouping or filtering tasks by attributes, creating charts to visualize key statistics and KPIs. The impact of purchasing management. A large study based on 175 company surveys with a respond rate of 22% performed by Carr and Pearson shows that the factors strategic purchasing and purchasing management have a positive impact on the firm. A Euro unregistered trademark S financial performance in both small and large firms. Carr and Pearson also write that purchasing management and supplier involvement does affect the success of a new product introduction. This study also shows that a link exists between implementation of strategic purchasing management and achievements of a firm. A Euro unregistered trademark S comprehensive goals. It is also stated in the report by Carr and Pearson that it is believed that most firms recognize the importance of strategic purchasing, because they spend a large percentage of their sales on purchased inputs. Carr and Pearson also finished their study with the words "OE." Based on this study, management should better understand the importance of purchasing management, supplier involvement, strategic purchasing and its relationships with firm unregistered trademark's financial performance. References. External links.